All right. Story has never been told publicly. So we were driving. All right. I used to work for Jerry Springer. I worked for him for 3 seasons, and I had booked a lot of people on the show. So I had a stripper that had come over to my house, and we were supposed to fly to Chicago. Well, it was snowing in Chicago, and it was doing some snowing of another kind down in Florida with the stripper at my house. Now, for 3 days, she's at my house, okay, while we're trying to get on a plane, and it's snowing in Florida. So we hooked up, and I could not perform. Okay, let's put it that way, because of the drugs. So I basically just took care of her in other ways. She was very happy, and that was it. Well, somehow when we're driving to Lafayette, Louisiana. It's me, my tag team partner Vito DiNucci, the Black Nature Boy Scoot Andrews, and Marvelous Mike Sullivan. These are 4 of Florida's best. All right. And we're just telling stories. So I just tell them this story that just happened to me. And I'm telling them the full story. I'm like, dude, we were so bored. I cooked her dinner. I made like a meatloaf and stuff. And I said, hey, you want to let's go to the lake and we'll go feed the ducks. Trust me, the story's worth it. It's long, but it's worth it. So, hey, let's go feed the ducks, you know? So I'm telling this story. And then finally they go, listen, you had a stripper at your house for 3 days, naked in your bed, and you didn't fuck her? You didn't fuck her. And then I explained to them the same thing I just explained to you. Pharmaceutically, I couldn't. All right? So they gave me shit. So we're in Lafayette, Louisiana, and Scoot Andrews decides, just because I left him on the side of the highway with his penis hanging out and him trying to run and pee at the same time while I'm driving off in the middle of the bayou in Louisiana in the swamps. So he's mad at me, all right? He's mad as hell. So he goes and tells Devon the story of me and the stripper. And Devon's like, nah, this shit ain't right. We gonna get him tomorrow night. He going to wrestle court. Taker gonna know this shit. Nah, this shit ain't right. He gonna have to defend himself. So I'm freaking out. So the next night we're in Mobile, Alabama. And I get there early. As soon as we got there, I went and I looked at the sheet and I was off that night. Thank you, Jesus. I was off. So I went and I found a broom closet. They had mops and shit in there, everything, the little ringer bucket. I turned the light out, I shut the door, and I stayed in there until it was time to go home because I was not going to go to wrestler court. I don't know what they would have done. All I know is the fact that I'm an enhancement talent. You know, I might have got charged more. You know, I don't know if I'd have been found guilty, which I probably would have, because they basically want you to just plead your case and grovel and, you know, hey, I'm sorry and I'm a dick and, you know, punish me. You know, you know, it's a fun thing. It's to break the monotony. I'm glad that I hid in that closet because I didn't want to go through with it. I really didn't.